Super Mario Master, and we're back with another video, and today I'm actually going to be customizing my Joy-Cons. So right here, these are my Joy-Con 2s for the Switch 2, and I'm going to be changing out with these translucent black clear. It's going to look amazing. I'm so excited to start this. And a lot of people are going to be like, oh, are you afraid to do it? Well, actually I'm not. Because I did this in the past with these, so I have experience of taking apart stuff and customizing it. So yeah, these are my custom Switch 1 Joy-Cons. Yeah. Alright, so let's get started today. We're going to be doing that. There is some tools here. I'm not going to be using these. They're junk. I'm actually not going to be using these either. These screws are useful, but I'm probably not going to use these. It's cool how they add all these features, but of course I'm not going to be using them. I'm just going to be using this. Keep the buttons and everything, all the original. It's going to look amazing. So yeah, I got my trusty iFixit kit right here, and I got my ice cube tray. There is other parts in there because I'm taking apart other stuff right now, so I see a video on that maybe, possibly. I don't know, I'm still thinking about it, but we'll see. We're going to start off with the left. Let's start off with the left. Most of this video will be speeding up, so yeah, you won't be hearing much talking. Today I'm going to be using a Phillips head screw and head and a tri-wing screwdriver because Nintendo likes to make everything weird, proprietary. So there's 3 tri-wing screws here, one there, one near the rails or whatever, and one here. And then there's a weird Phillips screw right here, which I don't know why they did, but whatever. Good thing I have the iFixit kit, amazing toolkit by the way. Not sponsored, but pretty good toolkit. And just to let you know, I never took this apart, so this is going to be a blind way of opening this, by the way. So if you see me struggling, you know why. For that cut, I just had to get tweezers because honestly, I definitely need tweezers. And yeah. There we go. Once again, blind of doing this. I looked up a video, but I never did this myself. So, whatever you're watching is for entertainment purposes. There we go. Well, I got that together. Sorry for the little cut again. There will be a lot of cuts in this video, by the way, because I'm still new to this, of course, so I don't know the full extent to this Joy-Con. But so far I'm doing a pretty good job, not gonna lie. Alright. There's the thing, it looks great. If this is ever the case with the joystick and it drifts, I could fix it and I might make a video on it. Because eventually these are gonna drift, unfortunately. Because Nintendo's like, nah, let's not fix the drift. Yeah, you want to be really careful with the ribbon cables. Acting like this is a how-to video. If you're doing this for yourself, please suggest watching a proper video. Don't watch this video because this is for entertainment purposes. Just me showing off my skills and stuff. So yeah, got the joystick there, hopefully it works. so many attempts, you had to put the rail thing underneath the motherboard, which, that was annoying. Took like several minutes to figure out, but I did. Of course, I watched a video. This is why you don't do stuff you don't know how to do, but I don't roll with that, unfortunately. After a bunch of struggling and realizing, well, I should have watched a video before I did this, but whatever. I learned. It was just so annoying, but I did it. There's the rail. It's looking good so far. Alright, now you can put the back plate. This should be pretty straightforward. Take out the rumble. Alright, took the rumble out. Put in there. Can bring that latch back. Now I can put the several screws back. Work, I finally did it. It took forever, but luckily I actually did it. So it works perfectly. I'll show you in the settings at the end of the video, but I did the features like the mouse feature, the SL, SR, all the buttons work, this joystick works, everything works really good. The release works, and I did keep this part. It does have a clear version of it, but I think this looks more sick and more different, you know? So yeah, that's the left joystick. The right joystick I'm actually going to be doing on a different day, because this is pre-recorded on the... This video might be uploaded later on, so you'll see that. It looks pretty cool. I really love this thing. Looks amazing. Just took a lot of work. Almost took roughly almost an hour to do one Joy-Con. This is what happens if you don't watch videos. And doing a camera, because doing the camera angle is kind of awkward, so that's the main reason. But look at this. This looks amazing. Started with the right Joy-Con. I'm back finally. This is recorded on another day, of course, because I was on a little trip. So yeah, we got the right Joy-Con here. We're gonna actually get to disassembling. So yeah, this video, of course, most of the video is speeding up, but I'm just showing the progress. So let's get started. I'm gonna try this prying tool, by the way, because it came with the kit. There we go. Cut it out. That took a bit, but honestly it was much easier than I thought. Probably because I did the first one, so now I'm curious on what it would look like with the color buttons, because I'm a weird. I want to see how it looks before I actually test it, because I do like a little color, but I don't like it. I like it a little simple, but I just want to see how it would look if I did put the buttons in. I didn't put for the left one because the left one would look a really it would look pretty tacky. So I'm just getting the buttons out of the plastic. So this is what it looks like. You know what? That's not half bad. Really, it's not. But I want to see what the black buttons look like. So, because I'm really indecisive. Sorry, I can't even speak today. I'm really indecisive today, in general. So, we'll see. See, it looks really slick. That's the thing. The color buttons look cool, but I just can't. You know, I think I'm keeping it simple. I know a lot of people are gonna be like, come on, you should have put the colored buttons. But I like to keep it a little simple, you know? So yeah, I'm weird, sorry guys. If you want to see me put the color buttons, maybe I'll do another, maybe I'll actually do it, I don't know. For the time being, I'm sticking to my word and keeping the... Finally, after like a couple minutes, I finally put this together. Sometimes it's such a pain in the ass to do, but whatever. After so much time, this probably took like half an hour. I'll let you know in the time stamp right there. Took forever. Now last but not least, we can finally take this out. We'll get the thing here. Ready, put the rumble in, the HD rumble 2.2 or whatever. There we go. Now I can just put the screws back and we can call it a day. Can attach this piece. And we're good to go. Finally assembled. This one took forever. It was just finicky. It wasn't super difficult, but it was pretty finicky and really annoying. But looks like it works. So let's test it out. Alright, let's do a test on this. So far the buttons are pretty responsive. Let's go to, I think it goes to controllers and test input A, B, Y, X plus L or R, Z, R. Home works. The chat works. Left analog stick minus L, ZL. Screenshot works. Everything works here, pretty cool. The analog sticks work perfectly, so we can end there. Attaches wirelessly, so that's fine there. Let's try the left one. Same here, works perfect. Now let's try the mouse. Looks like the mouse works perfect. The sensor perfect. Let's try the left. Yep, same here, works perfect. There we go. Now, my last thing I gotta test is, let's test the rumble. Yep, they work. It's good. Everything works, as should. Pretty cool, looks amazing. Now let's show it in the grip. Let's test it in the grip. That looks so sleek, look at that. And of course, I got the analog stick cover. I got the analog stick little covers previously I did. Works really good, and overall I'm really happy how this turned out. Like, this is amazing. I love this little mod I did. Pretty cool. Add some characteristics to my Joy-Cons, and it just looks amazing. I really like it, and I can't believe I did it. It took so long to do this, but luckily I actually did it, so I'm happy with that. But once again guys, thanks for watching this video. Please comment, like, subscribe, and more videos in the future of course. So yeah, peace out Mario Masters, you guys are awesome, bye bye.